morning, good morning, good morning. Find your seats. And let's just bring our attention to this moment of beauty and grace and love and community and joy and connection that we all are. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Reverend Dale, and I will be your facilitator of this service today. We have a wonderful service planned. Reverend William is giving quite a strong, powerful, amazing talk, and I'm excited to hear all about it. And we also have a very special guest who I will surprise you with later. So if we could quiet our conversations, just going to ask you to do that as we turn our awareness into this moment. And so what I want to just start with today is your heart. That heart that we all have inside of ourselves that beats so strongly with the power of love, the power of knowing that there is so much more inside of us that we just don't recognize on a regular basis. I, for one, forget to turn inside and see the treasure of my soul. Does that make sense to you guys? The treasure of your soul, right? And I've been very present to all this stuff that's going out in the world and my attachment to it and how it draws me away from remembering who I am. And so what we do in this community is we remember. We remember who we are. We bring our hearts and our souls back to life so that we can free ourselves and feel the energy of who we are, the excitement, the celebration of life that we are so privileged to be living in this time and space together as one, and to awaken to the magnificence, to the vast possibilities for what we can do, and more importantly, for what we can be in this life as these unique individual expressions of the one that we all are. And so we're going to begin our service with a little meditation. So we're going to bring the lights down. If you're comfortable closing your eyes or just lowering your gaze, go right ahead and do that. Just allow your body to relax and take a big breath of air in. And as we exhale, let's just let go right now of anything that we're carrying around that's distracting. And let's just press that pause button on our thinking and our mind and dropping into a deeper place of soul. And just opening up to whatever's deep inside of you that wants you to pay attention, to see the beauty and the grace, to see the life that you are that's just yearning to come forward, to be recognized, acknowledged, loved, and expressed.
It's like the air around me. It's like the sunlight on my face. I feel the love of God surround me. I am touched by amazing grace. And all I ever wanted, and all I ever needed was already there. Closer than the sunlight, nearer than the air. I breathe in, and I'm filled with the Spirit. And it's health to my body, it's peace to my mind, it's joy, it's joy to my soul. And I my breath becomes a song that I was singing all along, that is singing everywhere. It's nearer than the air.
Continuing to breathe, letting your breath carry you, relaxing, enjoying the sweetness of the soul, this quiet interaction, and becoming aware of the music of the soul, because there's a melody tucked inside of us that wants to be sung out loud, so unique to each one of us. And so just allowing ourselves to open up to that sweet song of spirit that continually plays within inside of ourselves, giving us that joy, that peace, that wisdom, that knowing that all is well.
It's like the air around me. It's like the sunlight on my face. I feel the love of God all around me. I'm touched by amazing grace. And all I ever wanted, all I ever needed was already there. Closer than the sunlight, nearer than the air.
And so I invite you just to very gently bring your awareness back into this space, feeling your body, your breath, just feeling that connection in this room. And when you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes, and our service will continue. Thank you, Michael. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, such talent. So, this is the part of the service where we ask who is here for the first time. Anyone? Woo, we got excited hands going up. Miss Reverend William, will you do the honors? I love this.
Over here.
There was no trepidation. It was just like, we're here.
Just say your name.
Yes.
And come on, you can stand up.
Hello. I'm going to have a conversation with you. Hi, and what is your name?
My name is Tony.
Joni?
From Wisconsin.
Ah, what brought you here today?
A little more peace.
Ah, more peace. Now, do you live here in the desert, or are you visiting?
Visiting.
Where are you from?
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Oh, you told me that. Duh. Well, welcome. How do you like it out here?
I love it, and so far the service is beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad you're here with us today. Thank you. Who else? And you are?
I am Christine, and I'm Tony's mother.
Oh.
And I am also visiting, but plan to be moving here full time.
Excellent.
We lived on the Monterey Peninsula for 20 years, and I don't know if you know Dr. Bill Little, but he was a religious science practitioner, and we belonged to his church for 20 years. And for the last 20 years, I've been living in the mountains of New Mexico, where there really wasn't anything for us. So to be here today really feels so good.
Oh, it feels good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, other people who are raising their hands with enthusiasm, where are you? Bring them back up. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And my parents are snowbirds, born and raised Seattle. Live in Loma Linda, currently finishing up paramedic school. And it's always a blessing to come and hang out with mom and stepdad. This beautiful neighborhood. So.
Now, did they come with you today?
Negative. Yeah. I'm a part of the treatment program that came in.
Oh, great.
Drug and alcohol addiction. So I'm making big changes in life and look forward to having a better connection with God.
Wow,
So,
wonderful. We're
God
so
bless.
glad you're here today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Raise your hand so Reverend William can find you. He's moving it. Here he comes. He doesn't want to mess up his hair because he's got a talk to give and he's got to keep it all together.
I just walk fast and it makes it.
I know. Hello, who are you?
Hi, I'm Ari. I'm from New Jersey. I will say this is my third time here, but I haven't been here since February because I'm now living here for 3 months, and I'm so excited to be back.
Wonderful. We're excited you're back. Thank you. Welcome. And I'm bravo for saying today is our first day, even though you've been here before. I love it. Thank you. Who else? Anybody else? Here we've got some people over here. Hi.
Hi, I'm Nan.
Hi,
I'm from
Nan.
Colorado. I relocated here for the winter snowbird.
Right
I'm happy
on.
to be here.
We're grateful. And you said that you were going to the Colorado center in Colorado, but not Mile High. Is that correct?
Mile High.
It was Mile High.
Mile High's my church. Yeah.
Oh, fabulous!
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're grateful that you're here today, and I know Mile High. They're like a major, big center for spiritual living.
Yes.
So we're honored that you're here, and I know you're going to get a lot of nourishment from our center today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Anyone else? That it? Well, I think, Dr. Laura, you're going to be at the welcome table. So for those of you that are here for the first time, and you can go too, that's okay. We have a gift for you. We've got a sign-up sheet if you would like to be on our email blast. And we also have a 7-day journal that we would like to send to you that will give you some introspective opportunities to kind of see where you are spiritually and give you some ideas about expanding yourself. So we welcome you. And I think we have Christine's book too. Oh, yes. Christine, are you here? Christine Cummings, one of our beloved practitioners, wrote an amazing book. Actually, she has 3 books that she's actually written, but I think we have one of them to give away, and it's a beautiful book about prayer, and it's got gorgeous illustrations, so it's a great gift. So thank you, Christine, for gifting that to our newbies today. So now it is time for me to have a conversation with somebody named Laura Nicoletti, who is a practitioner at our center and in ministerial class, and she is growing and expanding and blossoming like no one's business.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
Is your mic on? Okay.
It is
Great.
on.
Okay. So what is our theme? Our theme, please, is, what is it?
Celebrate.
Celebrate. And what does that mean to you?
Well, it just means a joyous expression of gratitude and
Mic up more to your-
gratitude and happiness. So,
And how is that showing up for you right now in your life?
in friendships, I'm
Ooh.
really enjoying the friendships in my life. Just the small interactions between them mean so much to me. It's really lifted me up through the beginning of this year. It's just really special.
That's great. Now, Dr. Laura and I, we had you in our class. How many years ago was it? Was it like 8 or? I don't know.
Yeah, like
It was
8
a long
years.
time ago. It seems like a
Maybe
long
almost 8 years ago. I
Yeah.
think.
I think so. Dr. Laura and I were teaching a Science of Mind class, and Laura came in, and she was so shy and just kind of, I know, now look at you. She kind of kept to herself, but she kept coming to class and reaching out to us and getting more and more comfortable with Science of Mind principles and really coming to a place of putting them to work in your life, right?
Yes, and it really spoke to me. It just really made sense to me, and I feel like I've come so far out of my shell from all the anxiety and fear. It's just kind of leveled out. It's just completely feels great now.
Yeah,
so.
it's amazing watching, because we've had the opportunity to watch her transformation through practitioner training and now ministerial training. And you're a totally different person, but it was always inside of you, right?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
always been here. Yes.
Yeah. So letting that out, like what really kind of cracked that open for you to let this you out into the world?
Well, just affirming that something that I already knew, something that was percolating in the back of my consciousness, and then learning about it, and it just made sense, and it was validating for me to, yes, that's exactly right. It just feels so good. And just to continue with the teaching and learning more and just expanding my awareness. It's just about becoming aware of what is already inside of you.
Yeah.
It was really great.
Yeah, and all those inhibitions that you may have had about it being able to be comfortable expressing you, this authentic, beautiful you, the inhibitions, I've just seen them fall away and dissolve, and it's just been glorious to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, you are someone to celebrate. Seriously, this is someone, I'm telling you, this is someone who has really taken it on and done the inner work, and now she is just expressing and expanding herself, and that's a celebration, is you being you.
Thank
right?
you so much.
No, thank you. You know, when we all do this type of expansion, it's not just for ourselves, but it's for the whole world, because you're giving permission to other people to do the same thing. And the more of us that are doing that, the more of us that we're going to spread it out, like ripple effect kind of thing.
It's like an unfolding.
Yeah. So beautiful. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I celebrate you, and I celebrate your friendships. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we have a theme, and we have an affirmation.
Yes, our affirmation for Celebrate is, I celebrate my commitment to living life to the fullest.
So let's say that together. I celebrate my commitment to living life to the fullest. More gusto, more gusto. Let's take it up a notch.
Okay.
I celebrate my commitment to living life to the fullest. Did that do it for you?
Well, let's stand up.
There
and
you go.
Say it at one all together.
Here we go. I celebrate my commitment to living life to the fullest.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're great. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Well, sometimes in service when I'm standing up here, I switch things in order that are supposed to be the order of things, and I usually talk about, well, this is spontaneity, right? So I usually talk about our vision statement at the center, and I really love this part of the service because our vision statement is golden. Our vision statement is something that is so simple, yet so deep and so profound. And it's something that you can practically apply to your life to make your life a whole lot better. And let's say our vision statement together. It's right behind me. Love only, forgive everything, and remember who you are. These are such words to live by. When we love only, tell me the energy of love. How many of you just love the energy of love? Hands up. I never see everybody's hands going up. What is that? What is that, guys? It's morning? Okay. But to me, love is that foundational spiritual energy. It really is. When we feel love, it's like, if you feel love, you can't feel anxiety, you can't feel nervousness or any of that fear stuff, because love is so big and so powerful, and it is such an expansive energy. So if we live our lives aspiring, I'll put it that way, aspiring to be feeling love only, we're vibrating at such a high level. And what we teach here is that whatever you're vibrating, you're bringing that back into your life. So if we are radiating love and feeling love, we're going to be bringing a lot of love into our lives, and that love is going to go all over the place. In order to be in love only, though, we've got to forgive everything. And I want to let go, and as Dr. James would say, I want to disabuse you of any shame that may have bubbled up when I said forgive everything. Because I know a lot of people get really sticky with that. I don't blame you. I get like that too. But the thing about forgiveness, it's not there to say, oh, you better do that. It's to say, wow, there's something for me to clean out inside of myself that's going to allow me to be living in love-only energy. And forgiveness, you know what? Sometimes it's a process. Sometimes it's something we need to kind of move with every day and take a little piece here and a little piece there. But as long as we have it in our field of awareness to do, we're going to do it. And we're going to get to that place where we're going to say it one day, oh my God, I forgave that and I didn't even realize that. So it's good to keep that forgive everything in our awareness so that we do something about that so we can live in freedom. And then the most important one is remember who you are. Because it's so easy to forget who we are because we've been taught we're supposed to be somebody. We've got reminders of it in the outside world. And we forget that we are this unlimited, infinite energy of spirit. We are these bodies right now, but we are so much bigger than that. And when we recognize that and remember who we are, all those limitations, all those ideas that have been stuck in our head that tell us we're this or we're that, they fall away, and we can really live a bigger, more expansive life, allowing ourselves to be who we are at that spiritual, essential level. So our mission statement is do it now. Do the work now. Do the work now so you clear out anything that doesn't support you in your spiritual identity. Get rid of that so that you can live this majorly wonderful, happy, joyful life. And we do have one more phrase this year, the real me in 23. The real me in 23 is our tagline this year. And I think it just works beautifully with our vision statement and our mission statement. Because the real me, the real you, the real us in 23 is about remembering who we are and unlocking our hearts to live in an expanded state of consciousness where we can be free. So I give you our mission statement and encourage you to put it to use in your life. You will see big, big changes in your consciousness and your outer world when you live these beautiful words. So on that note, it's time for our guest surprise. So I'm going to bring onto the stage somebody who is so near and dear to my heart. Her name is Jerry Lynn.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes.
Technology, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. See now, you should never not walk away. There we are. All right now, all is good. Hello everybody, good morning. How are you? You look fabulous. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're gonna have a talk with God this morning. Yeah? Yeah. All right, ready? Good to be back, you guys. You can clap, come on. You'll be the drummer today, all right? Hey! Well, you know there are people who will that the problems of today lead them to conclude that life is just not the way. But every problem has an answer. And to this you cannot find. You're just talking over with him. He's gonna give you peace of mind. If you feel your life's too hard, come on, have a talk with God. Woo! You know that many of us feel we walk alone without a friend. Never communicated with the one who lives within. Forgetting all about the one who never ever lets you down. You can talk to him anytime, cause he's always around, honey. Whoa, if you feel your life's too hard, what do? Just have a talk with God. Hey, I think I'm gonna hear the band play a little bit, yeah? Have a talk. Have a talk with me. Yes, have a talk. Hey, babies. Have a talk. Ooh, have a talk. Gotta have a talk with God now. Yes, have a talk. Ooh, have a talk. If you feel your life's too hard, you better have a talk with God. He's the only psychiatrist that works for free, you know. If you feel your life's too hard, come on now, have a talk with God. Whoa, yes. If you feel your life's too bad, talk to God, shake hands. Yes. Well, yes, honey, if you feel your life is too hard, talk with God. Yes, I'm playing the drums with my feet. Oh, if you feel your life is too bad, talk to God, 'cause God really cares. I know sometimes it feels like it's not like that, but you know, God is always there, yes? God is everywhere. God is in my hair, yes. Oh, yes. Well, if you feel your life is too hard, you can run a little. Do that church thing, baby. Do that Baptist thing. You know, sometimes I get a good feeling, yes. I get a feeling like I've never had before, no. And I just want to tell you right now, ooh, I want to tell you right now that I'm going to walk out of here today and have a talk with God. Yes, yes I will. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Whoopee! Now what do we do?
Would you go sit at the keyboard
I'm
for
gonna
me?
go over here.
Not only are you the special singing guest artist, but you are my co-pilot.
Proud to serve.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Everyone, Jerry Lynn and our band. I tell you what, they know how to interpret stuff so differently. If anybody knows, that song was from Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. Just a little bit of information, that was the very first album that I purchased with my own money. I mean, talk about spirit. I mean, it just blows my mind at how something so insignificant as a little album, actually that was a double album, but it can unfold so perfectly to be the talk of today's service. And so, like with everything else I do, I can never do anything conventional. That's just not who I am. I just can't be A to B to C. I've got to be all over the place and just what happens, happens. And so that's why I have Jerry Lynn here noodling on the keyboards for me. So, I want to go over a couple of lyrics, and the reason why I picked this. As a spiritual center, we talk about spirit as energy, formless. But there are other faiths and religions out there that do put a gender on spirit. And because of who and what we are here, we honor all faiths. So I wanted to leave the song lyrics alone so that they were sung properly. So here we go. There are people who have let the problems of today lead them to conclude life is for them is not the way. But every problem has an answer, and it's yours. And if it's yours you cannot find, you should talk it over with him. He'll give you peace of mind. How many people have had problems, have had doubts with their life about what's going on? Yeah, amen to that, right? I'm right there. There's been some times, I tell you what, that I've sat alone in a corner and just go, what's the point of all of this sort of stuff? But then there was something inside me, some sort of spark. Couldn't hear it, but I felt it. That there was something else to just go that next day. What's tomorrow? Don't worry about what's happening today. Today is just temporary. There's always something better tomorrow. Something like over the rainbow. So then the next lyric is, many of us feel we walk alone without a friend, never communicating with the one who lives within. Let me just stop right there. Again, we talk about spirit is everywhere. We are the body of spirit in form. That means that each and every one of you has the essence of spirit inside of you, that spark, that intuition, that drive. And sometimes life kind of puts blankets on top of that passion, and it kind of squelches it. But my talk today here is to help you take those blankets off, to reveal that truth that is within you, that you are limitless, that all you have to do is say yes to that spark inside of you. Because I can tell you this right now, Spirit only knows one word, and that word is yes. It is done unto you as you believe. So you believe it, so it is true, so it is done. So if you are tired of living the truth of what you were told to live up until now, today is the day of atonement. Today is the day of change. Second part, forget all about the one who never ever lets you down. You can talk to him anytime. He's always around. Reiterating what I just said, Spirit is everywhere. Spirit is inside of you. It's inside of me. So there is no time that you are alone. We sometimes just need to be quiet, be still, and hear that inner voice that guides us, but better yet, inspires us. What is that inspiration that you have inside of you? It's yours to find out. I can't tell you what your passion is, but I know that the intuitive self that's inside of you knows exactly what that is. Well, he's the only free psychiatrist, like Jerry Lynn just said, only free psychiatrist that's known throughout the world for solving all the problems of women, little boys, and girls. That's exactly right. Spirit can only say yes. It cannot deny you your truth. If you think it's going to be a bad day, Spirit says yes, and will prove to you that you were right, because you were always right. Since that is the case, if you want to change your life, change your thoughts. By changing those thoughts and by sitting in here and hearing all of us talk about what you can do, believe it within yourself. Because God cannot deny. God can only express through experience, can only express through thought. And as our mission statements on the board, love only. That is the power behind your thoughts. When you come from that place of love and understanding, first and foremost, for yourself, you must love yourself. When we talk about forgive everything, I bet 90% of you thought about forgiving somebody else, what they did to you. How about starting with just forgive yourself? Forgive everything. Everything that I ever thought, everything that I believed, every misinformation that I've told myself about me. That's a lot of pain. That's a lot of change. So forgive yourself. This day, right now, I give you the permission. I give you the calling to forgive yourself. Whatever transgressions that you've created in your life, right now, put that down. Because nothing lives in the past. There's only now. There's only this moment. This moment of what you choose to live and learn and do and think. And when you come from a place of love, those actions can be nothing less than expansive, inclusive. When you can change yourself with love, you change the world with love. So my talk is the key to life. And so, like Stevie Wonder said, just have a talk with God. It's the one that lives within. That spirit, that power, that passion. find out what it is, regardless of your age. It doesn't matter if you're 98. I'm sure there's a passion there within you. Just live it from that moment forward. It allows joy and happiness. And by living in that vibrational energy of spirit, it can do nothing less than change the world. We also like to do it as one heart at a time. But you know what? I've got over 100 people here listening to me. I'm saying one sentence, but each and every one of you are hearing it in a different manner. It doesn't matter because I'm saying it with love. And that innately resonates with each and every one of you. Now, when we talk about music, I wanted to bring in Jerry Lynn here because this keyboard, I love analogies. Because when you start talking about conceptual ideas and big, massive ideas, universal scales and quantum this and quantum that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can hammer a board and put it together, and I can build a house. How does quantum deal with that for me? But analogies in this keyboard and Jerry Lynn and the passion that she has for her talents, saying yes to what was inside of her. She's sitting here. And so there's 88 keys on a keyboard, all the way from that bass note, all the way up to the highs. Glass of water, I think I needed a hum. Don't have me sing, believe me. I was thinking about singing that song, and Elizabeth goes, no. I said, but I can hit it. I can hit that key. No, you can't, sweetheart. But this keyboard represents everyone's life. So when you talk about God being this all-powerful, this infinite being, this infinite power intelligence, how can it be there for me? How can there be so much diversity? Well, here's a keyboard, a simple little keyboard, but there's stuff and music that's created from classical style of music to a little bit more funk. There we go. Oh, there we go. To a little bit of rock and roll. But it's all the same keys. So what is your key? A, B, C, D, E, F, or G? What is your key? And I thought that was a great little line there, thinking about keys and, you know, that single note. But that does not encapsulate our philosophy here, and it doesn't encapsulate you. To say that you are a key means that you're one-dimensional. You can only be this and nothing else. It's too one-dimensional. You are a chord. And a chord, Jerry Lynn, is a multiple of notes to create one sound. Is that correct? So instead of being just a key, I want you to look at yourself as a chord, a multiples of notes. And that multiple of notes can lie anywhere on this keyboard, creating feelings. So when you play those bass notes, that feels a little bit more powerful, a little bit more assured of yourself. While as you go up to the high notes, it seems a little bit more ethereal, a little bit more light, a little bit more contemplative. So with that type of dynamic range that you have within just 88 keys, imagine the dynamics that you have within yourself. So I'd like you to look at your life in accordance with a keyboard. What type of song are you playing? The vibrations or frequencies are all around us. We are hearing things all the time, mostly subconsciously. Jerry Lynn's been playing here the whole time. I don't know if half of you've really heard it, but it's there in the background. And I want to talk to that. The last word, subconsciously. A lot of people live their life in that state of mind, of subconscious, below consciousness. We just go through the motions of life, okay? Bring, it's 7 o'clock. Okay, gotta wake up, brush my teeth, take a shower, gotta put socks on. Okay, I like to do a sock in a shoe, a sock in a shoe. And then I got my wife that does the sock, shoe thing. But we go through life on a subconscious level. But it's my job here today, this talk here today, to get you out of that, to wake you up, to be conscious that you are not just going through life, that you are co-creating your life at every single second. So if you're not happy with where you are now, just change that thought. Spirit can only say yes. Now, just because you change your mind today doesn't mean that, poof, it's automatically changed. There's work that has to be done. I can't put a pole in the ground without digging out and shoveling out dirt. I can think all day that, okay, I'm going to put a pole right here and put up a fence, but I've got to do the work. But eventually my work pays off, and that thought, that manifestation creates that pole in that ground. Through me working with Spirit, in tune with myself, no pun intended, thank you, I got one laugh. You can put that pole in the ground. But that pole is an analogy. It can be anything. Change your life by changing your thinking. You are not what you are told, you are what you know. This is a big thing, and this is part of my blog. Growing up, I'm sure a lot of us were told who and what you are. You're a good boy. You're a bad boy. Oh, you can't do that. It's too dangerous. Oh, no. Oh, we're Conways. We don't do that sort of stuff. But then you begin to believe that. And that is the beginning of the fence that your parents, your friends, your life has started to create around your heart. That fence, one hole at a time that you've dug because you bought into the belief that you were something less than, that you are not this all-powerful being in this body wanting to experience itself. Because I tell you what, from my understanding, when you talk about spirit being this energy, all-knowing, omnipresent, how can it experience itself but only through us? Through our life, through our interacting with each other. Spirit can live and act as and through us. So just like music, as you start to learn how to play, there's a nice little ditty called Chopsticks. Am I right? It's one of the things that... Oh, there we go. That kind of sounds like your life in the beginning, doesn't it? Like when you're a little kid playing, running up and down the streets with your G.I. Joes and your dolls. And, you know, if you got that Red Ryder for Christmas, make sure you don't shoot your eye out. But you started off with a simple little tune like this because that's how you learned how to play and live in life. But then, as you grow older, you start making mistakes and hitting a wrong key here and there. But don't give up, because you can always learn to get better. And those chopsticks can become and unfold to be whatever music that's inside of you that it wants to play. Jerry Lynn, what's inside of you right now this second? There you go. That type of playing right there started from chopsticks. But the passion and the knowing of who and what she is, that drive, that spark, that love that she has inside of her, allows her to be up here and on a moment's notice be able to change her tune to anything she wants it to be. I'm telling you that even though you may not be a musician of an instrument, you are the musicians of your own life. You have the power to change your tune at any second. You can go on believing that tune that you were told to play, or you can find that tune, that passion that is within you, no matter how well hidden you think that it is. If you just sit and listen, you will hear that tune come out. Find your song. What is your style? What's the tempo? What's the BPM? Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a son who's an electrician, but he loves his music. BPM stands for beats per minute. He's one of those guys that he can't play an instrument to save his life, but he can get on that computer and make music, and he goes off to Vegas for a weekend and does some sort of venue out there. Then he goes out to the desert where there's no electricity. They bring all their stuff. They bring a stage, and they just have a dance party, and that's his passion. Now, his style of music is not mine, but I tell you what. As a father, growing up the way that I did, being told what you could and couldn't be, I made it a vow to myself and to my unborn children at the time that I would not be that. So I have a 30-something-year-old son who has his style of music. It is not my taste, but I tell you what, when he calls me up and says, "Dad, I got this new song, I want you to hear it," I will listen to it. And I will say, "That is wonderful." And that's not lying, because it is wonderful. I can see and hear what it took to create that music. And I appreciate that, and I honor that, and I want that to grow. I want that passion in him to grow so that that passion of his music can be a passion of what he does for a life, because it's all one thing as we talk about here. You cannot just define your life as I'm an electrician, or I'm a sandblaster, or I'm a reverend. I'm not one thing. I'm not a single note. I'm a chord, damn it. And exactly. So buckle up, Buttercup. Everybody loves it when I do that one. But I'm here to tell you up on this stage that you can live that life. Release the chains that have binded you throughout your life. And if you don't have any, great, because you know what? It still doesn't matter, because what I'm saying is true. What I'm saying is resonating. And if you don't need it, you always have friends and people around you who could hear what is being said here today. So I encourage you to spread that love, spread that message that you can be and do anything. So I want you to play your music, to play your song, regardless of how off-tempo or how off-key it may sound to you. It is something that needs to be heard. Be your own truth. Live in that truth. Live in the knowing that Spirit is here for you at every single second of every single day, and it can only say yes. It's your choice how to use it. It doesn't care. So the choice is yours. Use it. Love only. Forgive everything. Remember who you are. And do it now. Thank you. Sherry Lynn. Thank you all very much.
Wow. I am so inspired right now, and I got to find my chord. Thank you. Oh, that was just like a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Reverend William. And Jerry Lynn. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Wasn't it great to have her back on stage? We miss you. So this is the time where we like to just reach out to you all, and those of you online as well, just to find in your heart that place of gratitude, Because gratitude is an attitude of love, of expansion, and it also is a place that brings forth this idea of respect and appreciation for that which comes into our life that nourishes us. So whatever you feel on your heart you would like to give to us today that will allow this center to continue doing the good work that we're doing, to have these wonderful people joining us on stage, to bring this center to a higher place of visibility and expansion, whatever is on your heart to give, we are so grateful for what you are bringing forth to our center that will allow us to thrive. So I'm just going to ask you to put your hands on your heart. If you want to put your love offering right there, that's fine too. And let's say this prayer together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of my spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. Uh-oh. No, we say, ta-da, ta-da, brief moment. Oh.
Keyboard has to warm up.
There we go. See, just took an extra moment.
I've got a roof over my head. I've got a warm place to sleep. Sometimes I lie awake counting gifts instead of counting sheep. I've got a heart that can hold love. I've got a mind that can think. There may be times when I lose the light and let my spirit sink, but I can't stay depressed when I remember how I'm blessed. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful.
Wait, thank you. As we just bask in the energy of gratitude, I just want to say thank you for all that you've just given from your heart, that is going where it needs to go, to support others, to allow this center to continue growing. And I just know in my heart as we give so lovingly and joyfully that good comes back to us, pressed down, multiplied, and overflowing, because that's how the law of circulation works. So I just let go right now because I know that there's always such an unlimited supply of abundance as health, wealth, joy, peace, prosperity, happiness, joy. It is always there. And as we give from our heart, that good comes into our lives in amazing ways. And so with gratitude for all that is now circulating, as we open up, receive, and give, and just continue doing that forever and ever, I just say thank you as we say together, and so it is.
Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. Truly blessed and duly grateful.
Beautiful. Thank you. And we are grateful for all of you. So we have our announcements.
These are your Spiritual Center of the Desert announcements. So what's going to be different this year from all previous years? Inquiring minds want to know. Join Dr. James as he navigates a sea of resolutions that may or may not have staying power. Let's Talk Tonight at 6 p.m. This Tuesday, the men's group, led by Reverend William Conway and Ronald Williams, will meet on Zoom from 7 to 8 p.m. Join Dr. James, Reverend Dale, and David Flint for Soul Immersion this Friday, January the 20th. It's an hour of vibrational bliss you don't want to miss. The Spirit of Women will meet this Saturday, January the 21st. Reverend Dale will be leading a visioning workshop from 12:30 until 2 p.m. right here in the sanctuary. Our annual meeting is just around the corner. Please join us on January the 22nd following Sunday service. We'll be electing new board members and discussing where we are as a spiritual community and where we're going. The Spiritual Center of the Desert and the Global Truth Center are going on an Alaskan cruise August the 27th. This is a 7-day cruise that leaves from and returns to Seattle on the beautiful Discovery Princess. If you're interested but not sure if this trip is for you, we have you covered. Thor Shalgren will be holding a Zoom meeting this afternoon. He'll answer all your questions at 5 p.m. The link to join is on our website and in our weekly emails. For more information on these and other events, stop by our welcome and event tables in the courtyard after service. And for our complete calendar, please visit our website. We're a full-time center with something for everyone.
Well, because of the rain, our patio is over here. So for those of you that are interested, I think we also have Divine Dining. Marcy, where's Marcy? I know she's around here somewhere. Marcy, who is on our fundraising committee, she and David Flint work together to organize Divine Dining experiences, which are a wonderful, fun way for us to raise money and bring community together. So if you're taking people who are interested in hosting. So we're looking for hosts right now. So if you have an idea that would be fun to bring people together for a Divine Dining experience, and it doesn't have to be, dinner, it can be anything and everything. We've had movie night, I had a tea party. There's lots of fun things to do. Just so bubble or tune into your creativity. And if you want to be a host, see Marcy. She will be right over to the left of where I am right now. So that's a fun thing to do. And we have our welcome table as well over there, and our Spirit of Men, and all kinds of mingling happens over there. So if you want, after service, you want to go over there. However, if you need prayer, we've got practitioners who are in our Om room, which if you leave the sanctuary, go to your right, you'll see a structure there. Just go through that door, and there are practitioners. And who are my practitioners today? I forgot to look at my list. We've got Kathy Gardner and David Flint, 2 practitioners who also happen to be ministerial students. They will pray for you if you're going through a challenge, or there's just clarity that you need, or you've got an idea that you want to blossom. They are there for you for prayer, so visit them. And I think that's it for my announcements. It is. Just want to remind you, there was a mention about our annual meeting, which is next Sunday following service. And in order to attend the annual meeting, you do need to be a member of our center. So if you want in, you can still sign up to be a member of our center. You can either do it on the website or just see. I think, Dr. Laura, you might have some membership. Okay, just call the office. We'll get you set. But you do need to be a member. I just want to reiterate that. We've got some board positions that are open. We're going to have it's going to be a lively meeting, I think. So join us, if you are a member, join us next Sunday. So I think that's it for announcements, obviously. So I just want to thank everybody, for all of you, for being here today, because together, when we come as one community, there's a vibration, there's a frequency, there is something wonderful that happens here every time we come together. So I thank you for saying yes and coming out on a rainy Sunday morning, coming out here and being with us and being part of this inspirational experience, which I know I was very touched by everything from the music to Reverend William, who you were extraordinary, my friend. That was a lovely talk. Thank you so much. Excellent. Yep. So let's bring everybody out. So I just want to say thank you also to Jerry Lynn, to Scott, to the 2 Bobs, to Michael, you beautiful singing as always, Alicia, Francesca, and the marvelous, marvelous Jerry Lynn. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody in the back, and Lori, Dr. Lori, for subbing in for Gilmore, and Stephanie, and our sub for Chris, I forgot your name, Uriel, and also William Thornton, who's running our cameras now with so much love in his heart. And I want to thank the practitioners and ministers who really they are the space holders for this center. They are the consciousness that is knowing the truth about all of you and praying you up big and holding you with love and knowing who you are and what you can do with your life. So we're all in this together, and I just want to say thank you for being a part of this amazing center that is growing by quantum leaps and bounds. And so on that note, let's go ahead and just do a little closing prayer. So I invite you, if you want to close your eyes and just join me and just feel the energy of your soul that Reverend William is talking about. That sweet spot inside that sometimes gets covered up with blankets, as he said, but we're throwing off the blankets today, and we're living from that place that we know is our power, that is our unique expression of God that we all are. This is the day where we do that, where we celebrate it, and we live a different reality, a reality that is born from the yearnings of the heart. And so I know a powerful week for everybody as we just take all this inspiration into our hearts and let it lead us into a greater consciousness to be able to see what's possible and live it and live it. And so with gratitude in my heart for what I know is the greatest love, joy, peace, prosperity, connection with others, just living from that place, I'm grateful to see all of us doing that so that we can live our greatest life and celebrate this year, because we're going to be the real me in 23 and 24 and 25 and on and on and on. And so knowing a marvelous day for all of us and a beautiful week filled with blessings, ahas, and just the joy of life showing up in so many different ways. I just step out of the way and let that energy come forward to bless all of us. And so I just say thank you as we say together, and so it is.
Stand, you know this song. You can dance if you want to. You can be our drum.
Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration.
There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate this party with you. Come on now.
Celebration.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Celebration.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
We're gonna have a
Good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Hey, yeah. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Hey, yeah. We're gonna have a good time tonight. It's alright. Hey, yeah. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Celebrate. It's alright. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration.